United Nations General Assembly rejected a U.S. resolution calling for an end to the war in Ukraine, instead passing a European-backed measure demanding Russia withdraw immediately. The vote marks a setback for the Trump administration, which pushed for its own proposal while trying to pressure Ukraine to withdraw its resolution. Kyiv refused, and in a later amendment, the General Assembly added language to the U.S. proposal that clearly stated Russia violated the UN Charter by invading Ukraine. Ukraine's resolution passed 93-18 with 65 abstentions, far fewer than the 140 nations that previously condemned Russia. The amended U.S. proposal received 93 votes in favor, but was rejected with 73 countries abstaining. The move comes as President Donald Trump initiates negotiations with Moscow, signaling a shift in U.S. foreign policy. His administration refused to endorse Ukraine's resolution, instead pushing its own version, which avoided blaming Russia. Trump called Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy a dictator and initially blamed Ukraine for the war. Zelenskyy responded, accusing Trump of spreading Russian disinformation. Trump later admitted Russia was responsible. And this all comes as more than a dozen Western leaders travel to Ukraine for anniversary events, pledging more military aid. The European Commission president warned the war's outcome will have global security consequences, saying autocrats around the world are watching very carefully whether there's any impunity if you violate international borders or invade your neighbor. Meanwhile, Russia is making gains on the battlefield. Ukraine faces troop and ammunition shortages, while Putin's forces continue to advance. Over the weekend, Russia launched its largest drone attack of the war thus far, hitting Ukraine with 267 unmanned aerial vehicles. At the UN, Ukraine's resolution, backed by all 27 European Union nations, calls for Russia to immediately, completely, and unconditionally withdraw its troops. It also warns against the involvement of North Korean forces, a growing concern as reports indicate Pyongyang may be supplying more support to Moscow. For more of our unbiased, straight fact reporting like this, download the Straight Arrow News app today.